welcome back to my YouTube channel as I document my Web3 journey with Blockfuse Lab. And we're currently in Week 3, and our resource material, which is the Ethereum book, we're currently in Chapter 7. And Chapter 7 introduces us into writing immutable executable piece of code called smart contract. And this smart contract are usually written using a high-level object-oriented programming language known as Solidity. Even though you can use other programming languages, but the current one that we are currently using is Solidity. Then what then is this smart contract? On a layman definition, I would say they are a piece of immutable codes that runs on their own, that must be initiated by a transaction such as an externally owned account. But on a formal note, we can define them as immutable, executable, deterministic piece of code that runs on the context of the Ethereum virtual machine. Well, if you are new to Web3, this might sound like gibberish to you. When we say they are immutable, that is once they are written and deployed on the Ethereum blockchain, you cannot change what's in them. And when we say deterministic, that is the same output you get will always be the same. The output is not different on different node than the Ethereum virtual machine. Before I say a bit on the Ethereum virtual machine, I would like to explain how a smart contract is being deployed. When a smart contract is written, it is first of all compiled, and once it is compiled, it generates two output, that is the ABI and the bytecode. The ABI is used by front-end libraries and others, while the bytecode is what actually gets executed on the EVM, which is the Ethereum virtual machine. So in essence, the EVM, it's a piece of software that executes this bytecode that are being generated from smart contract. And then how can you write this smart contract without knowing the ins and out of the programming language, which is Solidity? Blockfuse Lab, we started learning about Solidity. We learned the various data types, and one of the data types is int, that is integers. It stores both positive and negative numbers. We also learn about uint. The u there means unsigned, so it stores both positive and negative numbers. So these uint are into ranges. It ranges from uint to 256. We have uint 256. We also have bool, that is, it stores true and false. We have strings. String stores, let's say, alphabets, literally in code. Then there are a lot of data types in Solidity. Then we also looked at global variables, that when transactions occur, where are these global variables and what are they? We take a look at the message variable, which store things like message.sender, that is the address of who initiated the transaction. We also look at message.value, that is what was actually sent. And we also take a look at transaction object, which has things like the transaction origin and a lot of other things. And we were also tasked to write our own solid smart contract, in which we did, and I deployed mine on the Sepolia network, and it was fantastic. Even though this is actually new programming language for me, but I'm using what I've learned in Web 2, that other languages, to actually gauge this one up. So as we continue, I believe it will be easier, even though it's difficult, but it's not impossible. Thank you.